Hello everyone, Sarah here with Autoimmune Tribe. I'm gonna give you a second to hop on, and then I'm gonna tell you all about my day. I hope you guys are interested. So, my day started early this morning. Let me know if you're here. Let me know when you jump on live with me, or if you're listening to the recording as well. So Tuesdays start very early in this household. I get up a little before 5 and I leave at 5 a.m. to go teach a yoga class. Really fun, awesome energy, like cool, right? But then there was a snowstorm last night and we haven't been getting a lot of snow lately. Is it snowing where you guys are? Let me know. But there was a shit ton of snow last night, so I made the mistake, my fault, of parking outside. And I went to go wipe off the snow in my car. I left early and went to go wipe all the snow off. I was wiping the snow off my car. And then once I got all that layer of snow off, it was like, oh, then underneath that there was like this cake layer of ice. Has anyone ever done that? You're like, oh, this snow is easy. I'm just gonna wipe it off. Awesome. And then you get to the bottom and you're like, oh, but then there's a freaking inch of ice on my car. So I tried to scrape it. That wasn't happening. Got in my car, just blasted the defrost, whatever that thing's called. I don't know much about cars, which you'll learn more about today. And so I sat there and it was not warming up. Nothing was melting. Nothing was going anywhere. So I'm like, okay, I'll just drive. I'll stick my head out the window and I'll drive. It'll be fine. The club that I teach at is really close. So I pull around the corner and I was like, this is extremely dangerous. Why am I doing this? Pulled over. Sat there for another while, waited for it to melt a little bit, and this is taking a long ass time. So then I finally got out and I on my windshield, and I got this hole. Okay, maybe safe enough. Still is kind of sketchy. Hi Kat, so good to see you live here. Welcome. So I get this little hole and I'm driving to class and I'm totally late, right? This is not something I normally do, but I'm totally late, but still on time to teach the class, just not the normal 20 minutes early. So I get there, teach my class, all is well. Come home, my boyfriend and I are like, we're gonna go snowboarding today because snow, let's go enjoy it, right? So we pack up the car, we put on, you put on a lot of layers, right? Layer, all of our gear, get it in the car, and then we're driving up into the mountains. We usually go to Keystone. Is that where we go? Yeah, Keystone. I can't remember. So we're driving and we realize that my windshield wipers, they don't go like that. They go like this, right? And they are not, there's no fluid coming out. So they're just smearing the dirt, smearing the dirt on my windshield. And we're like, fuck, we can't, I mean, my boyfriend was driving, but he couldn't see anything. So this was very dangerous as well. And we decided to pull over. We squirt some alcohol. I guess that's a trick. That's a thing, apparently. Did you guys know that? You squirt some alcohol because really it was just the fluid was coming out of the back but not in the front. So it was the little spout hole things. You guys can see it. I should definitely be on Car Talk. You guys listen to that on NPR. And it's not coming out because those are frozen. So we poured hot coffee on it. And we put alcohol on them and it was not working. So we decide okay, we'll just I took my water bottle and I stuck my hand out the front window and I was pouring my water bottle on the windshield, and then all of a sudden we could get clean. This is my move for tonight. We could see for a little while, but then 5 minutes later we just get plastered with dirt again. So we both looked at each other, we're like, okay, this is not working, right? So we decide that we're going to turn around, and I'm looking on my phone because my boyfriend really wants to see Black Panther, the new Marvel movie. Okay, we can turn around. This is his day off. It's our time together. We're going to go. We're going to get to this noon showing of this movie. So we turn around. We give up on snowboarding. Really sad because it was actually a beautiful day for snowboarding. And we're driving home, and I mean, we had been gone for an hour already. And we pull off one of these exits, not near home. We were still pretty far away. And all of a sudden we hear, my tire went flat. So I just looked at him and smiled, and I was like, this is not happening. So my tire just all of a sudden out of nowhere, boom, gone. Pulled over, super sketchy. Fortunately, I have an amazing boyfriend who changed the tire and was like, no, you stay in the car, it's dangerous, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right, you go do your thing. Changes the tire, and not a big deal, right? So then we get back in the car, we come home, but we didn't make the movie, right? Because we had a flat tire. And we decide that we're just gonna go to a later time. We're gonna go to a later movie. We're gonna go to the 1 o'clock movie. We went to go see the movie, you guys. We just got back maybe a half hour ago from the movie. Black Panther, really good movie. Highly recommend. So here's the thing. I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you guys a story because these are totally manageable problems, right? Like, these are not the end of the world. And I have learned to not freak the fuck out over what you can't control. You just can't control some things in life. A lot of things in life. And I've had much worse days, and tires can be replaced. We can snowboard a different day. Still got to my yoga class on time. It does remind me, though, of how important it is to start the morning off, like, in that zone, in that mindset of, like, the way you want to live your day, right? So my morning kind of set that tone for the rest of the day. The day's not over, but so far so good ever since the movie. So, yeah, who the hell knows? Maybe the universe was just keeping us safe by keeping us off the mountain today. Maybe we weren't meant to see that 12 o'clock movie, right? And honoring your feminine, honoring this flow feels good as fuck. And what that looks like is when you stop forcing shit to happen and you just let life happen for you instead of to you. So we could have easily said, oh my God, all this happened to me today. But instead, doesn't it feel so much better to shift into all of these happened for me? Don't totally know the purpose yet, but I'm going to choose that mindset, right? So that honoring that feminine is when you surrender to the process, let life happen for you, and it's when you play. We got back in the car after we had stopped. We stopped like probably 5 or 6 times just because of the dirt, because we had to keep stopping to wipe it off, and then we'd go until it got dangerous, and we'd stop and we'd wipe it off again. So one of those times was when we poured like a squirt bottle of alcohol onto it. Not like drinking alcohol, like rubbing alcohol. Also, once that happened, the whole car flooded with this alcohol smell, and I had to open a window and be like, I felt like I was getting high. And I turned to my boyfriend, right? Feminine is joking, it's playful, and I was like, if we got pulled over right now, we would totally get arrested, or we'd get breathalyzed, right? We wouldn't have flown. I haven't drank since last year, so very sober over here. But it would have smelled like we had been drinking a lot in that. So that feminine, that flow, that like just finding peace within yourself is saying yes to your intuition as well. So I'd love to hear if you guys have any days, moments, weeks like this that is similar, and I just hope this inspires you a little bit today to choose to react in a different way, or in a way that feels better and more aligned, and let life happen for you. Try to find the messages inside of the chaos. So loves, next time you have that crazy, shitty day, just ask, how is life happening for me today? How can I tap into my feminine and go with the flow? And if you guys have been feeling the intuitive call to work with me and get a ton of support, then I just want to remind you that Unicorn Healers Unite, unleashing your gifts and passions as a wellness coach. The early bird pricing ends tonight. So if you guys want to come in, join this group, 4 modules, 4 weeks, tons of support from me. You can be an aspiring coach. This is a beautiful way to get in the right mindset before you launch your business. Or if you're a current coach and you feel like you want even accountability, when you invest in yourself and you show the universe that you are committed to building this business, the universe comes back to you at least double, right? So I've experienced this when I invest in myself, and it feels so good. I want you guys to feel that too. So I want you to invest in yourself. I want you to join me for this program. You only have a few more hours because tonight at midnight, that early bird pricing ends, so you'll save $50 if you do join tonight, and I would love to see you in that program. Some amazing women have joined so far, and I just can't wait for it to get started. It starts March 1st, and so the whole month of March we're just going to be kicking ass and taking names in the most aligned feminine way. Okay? I love you guys. Thanks for listening to my crazy day, and definitely post in the group next time you have a crazy as F day and let me know how you guys handle it. Love you. Bye.